Sometimes we look back at our past and feel a strange heaviness, as if somewhere along the way, we lost a part of ourselves. Years, months, even single days, they blur together, and suddenly a quiet question arises. What have I really done with my time? We look at others, their achievements, their families, their shiny moments, and somewhere deep inside, a little voice whispers, maybe I've fallen behind. That whisper can grow louder. It presses on the chest. It makes us believe we've missed the right turn, that we're too late, that the train has already left. And then comes the guilt, for every wrong choice, for every lost chance, for the years that don't look like success stories. But pause for a moment, take a deep breath. Ask yourself honestly, was it really all for nothing? Can we truly call those years wasted? The ones that taught us patience, that shaped our character, that gave us the strength to stand up again and again? Every moment leaves a trace, even when we don't see it, even when it feels like everything fell apart. Something inside us was still growing. Think about it. We've all had seasons that felt like the end. Someone worked for years in a job they didn't love and thought their best time was slipping away. But that same job taught them endurance, discipline, and the courage to finally change. Someone went through a painful relationship that drained their confidence. Yet it was there they learned what self-respect means, how to see the red flags, and how to choose love without losing themselves. Someone wandered for years without a clear goal, thinking they were lost. But those wandering years opened new horizons, new skills, new depth. And later, that very experience became the foundation of clarity. Mistakes, pauses, failures, they're not empty. They're soil, quietly, invisibly, they prepare us for growth. Psychologists call it the retrospective illusion. We judge our past too harshly, forgetting that we were doing our best with what we knew then. But the past is not a verdict. It's raw material, the foundation from which our today is built. And sometimes, the time we once called lost was simply necessary. Even years of loneliness can hold purpose, teaching us independence and emotional depth. Even failed attempts taught us resilience, the kind that no success ever could. And one day, realization comes quietly. There's no such thing as wasted time. There's only lived time. Sometimes messy, sometimes painful, but always meaningful. Maybe you're not where you thought you'd be 10 years ago. But what if you're exactly where you need to be? What if every detour was a lesson that shaped the person you've become? We keep waiting for the perfect moment, the real life to begin. But life isn't waiting for us somewhere ahead. Life is happening now, in the smell of morning coffee, in a child's laughter, in the quiet moment when you realize you're still here. And you still have time. The future doesn't start tomorrow. It begins the moment we stop fighting our past, when we accept ourselves, not as we should be, but as we are, still learning, still growing. And suddenly, the past stops holding us down. It becomes the ground beneath our feet, something solid to stand on. Then one morning you feel it, that lightness inside. Gratitude instead of regret, peace instead of guilt. Because if not for the path you've walked, you wouldn't have become who you are today. So why say, I wasted my years? Say instead, I lived years that taught me how to live. And then you'll see, Nothing was really lost. It all happened right on time. Even the pain, even the pauses, because every yesterday brought you here, to this exact moment. And this moment is the beginning of your new story.